because of nitrogen. A protein or an amino acid is nothing more than a carbohydrate, a fat or a sugar with a little piece of nitrogen stuck on it. And that little piece of nitrogen that's stuck on the carbohydrate changes everything about the carbohydrate, which goes from being a little piece of energy into a very functional biochemical hardware. Protein is hardware. Carbohydrates and fats and sugars, these are important, but they're not important in terms of hardware. They're more like energy. They're more like condensed energy in ways that the body can energize itself by breaking down protein, breaking down fats and breaking down sugars. But you stick a little piece of nitrogen on there, and that energy ball, that little marshmallow, if you will, becomes a piece of hardware, and it becomes functional. And this is what makes protein the stars of the body. I'm telling you, protein is so underappreciated. And nothing makes me angry when I read these crazy things on the internet about how protein is overrated. You don't need a lot of protein, and people get too much protein, blah, 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 blah. Fact of the matter is most of your body is protein, not fat, not sugar. Most of it is protein, not vitamins, not minerals. Most of it is protein. Probably 70% or so is protein. So anybody who tells you that you don't need a lot of protein needs to go back to biochemistry or biology 101. Anyway, nitric oxide, we'll continue talking about nitric oxide and its importance. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about a personal story I had with nitrogen gas, back when I was getting my first college degree. I'll tell you all about that tomorrow as we continue talking nitrogen and nitric oxide on the bright side. Okay, got some lines open for you at 877-300-7645. Let's take our first phone call today. Nancy in Tennessee. What's going on?
Oh, I'm so glad to get you. My grandson.
Yes.
My grandson has a rash on his face. It's like little pimples.
Okay, how old is he?
He's not even 2. He'll be 2 in January.
Super easy. Mega easy. Mega
easy.
easy.
Him paleo, so she's trying to work with what foods he's taking and trying to keep track of what's causing things, but she can't get it cleared up.
Is she breastfeeding? No, I guess not. She's not breastfeeding,
She is.
right?
She's still breastfeeding, yes.
Oh, she is still breastfeeding. Okay.
She is, yes.
And is he 100% being breastfed, or is it partial breastfed, partial formula, or what's the deal?
Well, he does drink some almond milk, and he takes tangy tangerine, but he has no formula.
Did they just appear?
All.
Did the breakouts just appear, or did he have them from early on?
Probably been going on since September, and at that time they became like really big boils. And
Ooh, you didn't tell me that. That's different. Big boils. Okay. He's got something going on there.
It only happened once. Now it's just little under the
whiteheads?
skin.
Little whiteheads, or they're just hard bumps?
They're kind of like hard bumps with a red, but some of them are kind of a brownish, starting like a little brownish pinpoint looking thing.
Okay. You got good news and bad news for you. Okay. The bad news is this is not a good. This is bad sign. Bad sign. It's a sign that he could have some issues later on. The good news is he can turn it around almost instantly. Almost instantly. Okay. All right. The only thing that's going to cause this kind of problem is something that's getting into his body, and because he's mostly being breastfed, it's got to be something in the breast milk, and that means mom's got a problem. Okay. Yeah. So mom must have some issues, some health issues. Is this your daughter or your daughter-in-law?
My daughter.
Okay. Did she have any problems growing up? Skin problems or allergic problems or digestive problems?
She had, as I remember, she had bad acne, really bad acne.
How about when she was a child? I mean, like an infant. Digestive issues? Was she allergic, colicky, anything like that?
No, she was allergic to a moxicillin they gave her one time.
Okay. All right. But you didn't notice any colicky problems or anything like that?
Yes, actually, when she was young, she did. She was very colicky.
Okay. Well, these are all indicators of what's happening. Okay. And it's good news because this is going to be super easy to treat. Mom has to address. This is not a baby problem. This is a mom problem. So mom has to focus on her health because something is getting into her milk that is the baby's having a problem processing. So mom has to focus on her digestive issues. First of all. So if mom has any food allergies or she's reacting to foods in a negative fashion, those have to be noted and eliminated. And mom probably should be doing a food diary. Do you know what that is? You want me to tell you about that? That's really important. You know what that is, a food diary? For all the listeners, listen, you guys, everybody listening to this program right now, if you're dealing with a health challenge, there is nothing, no nutritional supplement, no formula, nothing you get on the internet or hear on a radio show or hear from a multi-level company or anywhere that is more important for your health condition if you're dealing with any kind of health challenge than to do a food diary. And I know it's a little bit difficult, a little bit tricky. It's kind of inconvenient to do. But if you're dealing with a health challenge, it is job number one to isolate foods that are causing a problem. And for Nancy, for your daughter and for baby, it's absolutely imperative that she figures out what kind of food she's having issues with, and memory doesn't work. Just trying to remember what you have a problem with is fraught with problems, because our memories we don't have that good memories for our foods, especially if it's something that's been happening over and over and over again. We tend to, our brain doesn't notice things that happen routinely. So by writing things down, you're going to be blown away by what you find out, or your daughter will be blown away by what she finds out. Write down everything she eats and then how she feels after that every 2, 4, 6, 8 hours, and keep a running total for 2 weeks and see what she notices. Any kind of problem, the most likely suspects are going to be foods she loves the most. This is true for everybody listening, by the way. The most likely suspects are going to be foods we love the most, and then what I call the GLED foods. That is grains. I didn't say gluten, by the way. Everybody thinks gluten. I said grains. All grains, whether they're gluten-free or gluten-rich, whatever. Grains I'm not saying definitely a problem, but that's something to look at. All grains, all legumes, eggs and dairy. Grains, legumes, eggs, and dairy. I call it the GLED foods. And I'm not saying that's going to be 100% the problem, but those are the first things to look at. Your favorite foods and then the GLED foods. Second thing, have mom get on the Biolumin Nightly Essence or some similar effective probiotic supplement. I like the Biolumin Nightly Essence. It's my favorite. It's got digestive enzymes with it, and it's got a nice well-rounded spectrum of different bacteria, and it's reasonably priced. Have her take 3 capsules in the morning, 3 capsules at night. Fermented foods can also help mom. There's an amino acid called glutamine, Glutamine. She may want 1 or 2 grams of that a day. We're going to be talking about another amino acid for the digestive system called citrulline, and that might be something that she wants to think about. Hang tight, Nancy. I got to take a break. I got a couple more ideas for you for taking care of baby skin. All baby skin problems need to be considered a digestive issue. If the baby's breastfeeding, it's a mom digestive issue. And by the way, all skin problems, you got to focus at least partially on the digestive system. I'm giving you that tip from 30 years of being in the skincare business. I'm Pharmacist Ben. You're listening to The Bright Side. We'll be back right after this. Don't go away.
Farmers keep their livestock lean and healthy with a mineral-rich diet. Before market, they cut off minerals, leaving them to crave high-calorie grains. If weight control is this easy, why prescribe surgery for humans? Avoid 900 different diseases by getting 90 essential nutrients. Check out sonsoflibertyteam.com, order your Healthy Start Pack, and get your 90 for life, or call 855-301-TEAM. Essential, not optional. 90 for life at sonsoflibertyteam.com or 855-301-TEAM. That's 855-301-TEAM.
Hi, this is Ted Anderson. Have you ever wondered why banks, stockbrokers, investment advisors won't talk about gold IRAs? They've been available since 1986, yet the financial industry won't recognize the value of gold for your retirement. Gold has outperformed paper investments, yet no word about IRAs. If you would like to have gold for your retirement, call 800-686-2237. Don't get left behind by rising inflation and low returns. Call 800-686-2237. Secure your future and call 1-800-686-2237.
So we decided to upgrade the look of our home.
You know, improve the curb appeal.
We decided to add the look of stone to the exterior.
We really like the stacked stone look.
Yeah, but when I checked into the price, it was ridiculous. No way could we afford it.
Then a friend told me about Genstone. Genstone.
Genstone comes in lightweight panels made of polyurethane. They've actually engineered the hassle out of installation. No mortar, no mesh. It was easy. Even I could do it.
We just screwed the panels to the wall and it looks like stone. I mean, it really looks like stone.
Yeah, from the box to the wall in minutes.
We love the look of our home now.
And Genstone is durable, comes with a 25-year warranty, and offers additional R-value for insulation.
If you want the look of stone at a price you can afford, call Genstone
at 855-955-STONE.
Trust me, you'll save money.
And you'll love the look.
855-955-STONE. That's 855-955-7866.
Do you have relatives and friends that are convinced there is no need ever to prepare for any kind of emergency? Are these also folks you buy Christmas presents for? At 30dayfoodsupply.com, we can solve both of these problems at the same time. Go to 30dayfoodsupply.com or call 541-229-0010. We can ship your Christmas presents directly to them. Choose from our original $99 30-day food supply, our long-term storage vegan burger mixes, and other oatmeal, soups, porridges, beans, and granolas for everyday use. All products are are non-GMO, MSG-free, and vegetarian. Most are gluten, soy, and nut-free. Call 541-229-0010 today. Oregon Trail Foods and 30dayfoodsupply.com keep prices low, cutting out the middleman by buying directly from their producers in Oregon. Remember, only $10 ships your entire order to the lower 48. Visit the website 30dayfoodsupply.com. Call 541-229-0010. 30dayfoodsupply.com. 541-229-0010.
You pick up the receiver with your heart racing and sweat dripping from your forehead. You finally muster the courage to dial the number to call into your favorite talk radio show. It rings once, twice, and then...
Hello, it's GCN. What's your name and the state you're calling from?
Surprised you got through, you squeak out.
Jason from Minnesota.
Please hold.
As you patiently wait for your turn, you begin to daydream about being a famous talk radio host and what it would be like to have your own show.
Jason from Minnesota, you're up.
Millions of loyal listeners worldwide waiting to call and talk to you.
Caller, are you there?
Cheering crowds surround you, calling out your name.
Jason! Going once, twice. Okay, we gotta move on to the next caller.
You blew it.
Huh? Wait, no!
Interact with the host you're listening to right now, online at gcnlive.com. Click on the community link. Engage with other listeners. Ask questions. Start debates. Don't agree with the host? Let them know. Be a part of the community at gcnlive.com. UnseenNow.com, proud sponsor of GCN. Unseen Now's unparalleled encryption tools keep your communications secure. GCN.
Okay, we are back talking to Nancy. All skin conditions, Nancy, especially for babies, infants who are breastfeeding or on formula, need to be regarded as a digestive issue first. That's all skin issues. Psoriasis, I'm talking about not just for babies, for everybody. Psoriasis, eczema, acne, whatever. I'm giving you this advice from 30 years of experience. The digestive system is the skin outside in. The digestive system is the skin is the digestive system outside in, and the digestive system is the skin inside out. They're very, very similar systems, and they both are involved with protecting the body. The outside, the skin protects the body from outside environment, and the digestive tract lining protects the body from foods that we put into it. And they're both immune defensive organs. Blemishes, pimples, bumps, all these are signs that the immune system has been activated. That means the body's defending itself from something. Most likely suspect's going to be food. Nancy, because mom is breastfeeding, your daughter's breastfeeding, the chances are the mom is contributing to the problem. Have mom look at digestive issues. Have mom use probiotics, good probiotic supplement, as well as fermented foods. Get a book called The Art of Fermentation or Wild Fermentation. That's another good fermentation book. You can also use glutamine powder to build the digestive lining. There's an amino acid derivative called citrulline. Actually, it's an amino acid. It's called citrulline. We'll be talking about that in the next few days. That can help build the digestive system. Bone soup can help build mom's digestive system. Of course, also have mom do a food diary and eliminate problem foods. The Fucoidan Z is a wonderful way to build up the digestive lining as well. Apple cider vinegar after all meals can help too. And again, the most likely food suspects for mom are going to be A, all the foods she loves the most, and B, the GLED foods, grains, legumes, eggs, and dairy. Okay?
Yes. Now,
Yes.
Ben, my grandson, he eats a lot of sauerkraut. He drinks kombucha. He
Good.
loves olives. And somewhere she read an article that can cause problems on the skin. So
no, I doubt it. But there's no way to tell for sure. The only way is to withdraw the food and then see what happens. But I'm guessing that's... Are you saying the same baby with the breakouts is also eating sauerkraut?
Yes, he loves sauerkraut.
How much is your what's the percentage of breast milk or breastfeeding that he's getting? 50-50?
He's almost 2. Right now, no, he just breastfeeds at night, basically, and when he's ready for a nap. It's just kind of now just more comfort.
Okay, I misunderstood. I thought you meant that he was mostly breastfeeding. In any case, then, have mom look, but then you also have to look at what the baby's eating. But the point is it's food. It's food, food, food. And if you don't control it now, here's the deal. I don't know if you've been listening to this program, how long you've been listening to the program, but there's something we talk about on the Bright Side called the triangle of disease. And the triangle of disease are the 3 points, form a triangle, there are 3 points that all degenerative disease come from. Beneath all degenerative disease, all the 12,800 different diseases degenerative diseases that doctors can diagnose, all of them have these triad of breakdowns in the body that start off with the digestive system, move on to the blood sugar system, and then affect the adrenal thyroid complex, what I call the adrenal thyroid complex. But it starts with the digestive system at childhood or at infanthood, in babyhood, and then it moves to the blood sugar system. Once